So here we are, Liberty Falls, or what it was more commonly referred to as before launch.
Liberty Balls.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm absolutely obsessed with Liberty Falls, and that's saying a lot for me. I have not been this hooked into zombies since Black Ops 3. A lot of people have said if you liked Cold War zombies, you'll like Black Ops 6 zombies, but honestly, I don't think that quite does it justice. I did enjoy Cold War zombies, but I enjoyed the previous COD Zombies style even more, I'd say. Yes, Black Ops 6 Zombies is more similar to Cold War in many aspects. No perk limits, similar ammo mods, armor, salvage, but it's improved so much compared to that game. There's now only one type of salvage, so it's easier to upgrade your guns. Gobble gums have made a return, score streaks are better, and the augment system provides a really fun way to grind the game. There's so many more improvements that have been added to Black Ops 6 Zombies. Before Black Ops 6 launched, the hate for Liberty Falls was overwhelming. From what I saw, the main issue people had with this map was that it didn't have that zombies mood or aura. People already didn't like the warzonification of zombies we were seeing with the armor plates and bland HUD, but I think it's fair to say Treyarch heard our feedback, and I'm really impressed with what they've done with Liberty Falls. First, let's address the aura or mood of Liberty Falls. Is it there? Yes, when I play this map, I get that eerie feeling of a small rural town that was once populated by a small tight-knit community where everyone knew everyone. You just kinda get that vibe. You've got the little motel and gas station at the lower point of the town for those travellers passing through, wanting somewhere to stop for the night before they get back on the road the next day. And for the locals, there's a few establishments around town to keep them going. You've got the comic book store, the ice cream shop, Liberty Lane's bowling, the bank, and the church with a neighbouring cemetery. What was once a functioning civilization has now been wiped out by the undead. The best way I can describe the vibe or mood of this town honestly is it's similar to Stranger Things, and I love it. While it doesn't have that nighttime setting, it still has that eerie and frightening vibe to it. I think this actually suits the map better than having it set at night in my personal opinion. Not only does Liberty Falls pass for vibe check, but it's filled with countless side Easter eggs that adds to the detail of this map. I think there's over 20 side Easter eggs, which is crazy. Whether it be bowling against your mates, finding the combination to the bank vault, zombies falling from the sky dropping loot, playing as the Aetherella trap, or even getting Deadshot Daiquiri early instead of having to wait for the Wonder Fizz after round 25. Or even just finding ways to get some extra loot around the map. There's so much that's been put into Liberty Falls, and you can tell the devs have made this map with a deep passion and care for its detail. And that's what we love from Treyarch. We love to see that. We want a game filled with passion. What also makes Liberty Falls unique is its main quest. Most of the steps aren't that hard, but they're still enjoyable, and you even get to build the jet gun inspired Wonder Weapon as part of the main quest. This thing is an absolute beast, especially with it having unlimited ammo. Seeing your mate holding this is just the funniest thing to look at. Bro's got a machine almost the size of him covered in baked beans. Hey, hold on just a second. 93% of you are not subscribed to the channel. Sort it out or I'll pull the trigger. After building the jet gun, I know that's not what it's called, but I don't care. You must complete a series of steps that involves guarding some canisters, then trapping the heavy bosses that spawn and capturing their souls. It's not until the boss fight where things get pretty hard. The first time I did this Easter egg, we only just made it through the 3 big waves. Honestly, you could call that cardio with how high the heart rate got. Second time I did this Easter egg, it was a little bit easier. We came in a bit more prepared. Mutant injections, we even brought in the Aetherella trap, which was a massive help. Upon completing the main quest, you can either end the game or keep playing. If you keep playing, you'll be rewarded with some high rarity loot. Then after your game, you'll also be rewarded with a special ray gun skin, as well as the Liberty Falls main quest calling card. You'll also get a special version of this calling card for completing the Easter egg early before the guided mode comes out for Liberty Falls. Now don't get me wrong, I'm sure Terminus probably has even more stuff to discover in terms of side Easter eggs and stuff, but honestly I haven't even got to playing any proper games of Terminus. I've only played a couple little games. There's just so many side Easter eggs to Liberty Falls that I've just been trying to remember and master so I know off by heart. Now I'm not going to say this map is perfect. There are a couple issues. Probably the biggest one I'll mention is when you start getting to those higher rounds, like round 25 and above, honestly the amount of manglers that spawn, it's just too much. Everywhere you go, you're just getting absolutely mauled by these cannon shots from the manglers, and they hit hard when combined with those pesky hits from zombies. And not only that, but when you get the vermin rounds, there's way too many spiders. It takes so long to get through the round. But I gotta say, as a whole, this map is just brilliant. tons of fun to be had playing with your mates or solo, and it's also good just for grinding some camos and getting some high rounds. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a Zombies pro.
Well, no fucking shit!
But Liberty Falls is just a great map for anyone, like any types of experience level, because I think I'm decent. I'm probably better than the average person at Zombies, but I'm not out here getting rounds like 50 and above every game. I'm not that good. So for me, playing Liberty Falls is great because it's simple. It's a small map compared to Terminus for sure. It's easy to understand and get a good grasp and kind of just a good understanding of the whole map and how everything works. And if this is your first ever Easter egg on Liberty Falls, it's pretty easy, so it's a good one to start on. And you know, you can learn all the side Easter eggs as well, which makes it really fun. Ultimately, after that, I think you can get really immersed in the game of Zombies. It would be great to see a lot of people giving it a go, giving it a chance, because ultimately I think the Zombies community has really grown a lot, especially over the past year with the build up to Black Ops 6. I've seen more hype for this mode than multiplayer. If you haven't yet given it a proper go, I highly recommend you do, especially if you're not already a Zombies player. But overall, I am super impressed with Zombies this year for Black Ops 6. And then we're getting another map before the end of the year. We are going to be eating good for Zombies content this year, and next year hopefully. As always, thanks so much for watching guys, really appreciate your time. And don't forget, love thy gamer.